You may be hearing all about AI in the news or artificial intelligence, but you may not realize that there are ways to use AI to make your teaching life a lot easier. The website Quizizz has added a few AI capabilities to make creating quizzes a whole lot quicker and a whole lot easier. Let me show you a couple of tricks that you can use AI for in Quizizz. Number one, let's talk about creating a quiz. Now, if you wanted to create a quiz, then you might watch a video, you might research the topic, and then spend quite a while making a quiz that suits that video or that topic. Well, Quizizz has a way to make this even quicker. Just click Create, go to Quiz, and you'll see AI inside. There are multiple ways that you can use AI. If you wanted to just create something from scratch, you would have to make each question yourself, and it might take you some time. But if you wanted to use this tool, Convert URL to Quiz, or this one, Upload a Document, or Generate from Text, each of these will create a quiz in just a matter of seconds that you can take, make better, change, add to, or use it just as is. Now, all three of these are in a beta phase right now, which means that it's still being tested, so you might run into issues along the way. So just be aware if it creates a quiz with questions that don't make sense or are inaccurate. Just give it a little bit of space for it to grow and get better over time. Let's start with Generate from Text. Now, I'm going to enter in text or a prompt here in order to give the AI a little bit to start with. So let's say, make a quiz that will help my students practice their addition and subtraction. And let's say I'm a third grade teacher, and it says number of questions automatic. I'm going to click Generate Questions. And just after a few seconds, it's going to ask for a little bit more clarity. Maybe add some addition with single numbers, subtraction with single numbers. Let's say I want to add some addition with double-digit numbers, subtraction with double-digit numbers, and addition and subtraction word problems. That sounds great. I'm going to click Generate Quiz. Now that it has more information, it's going to give me some questions here. And there's just a few word problems along the way. Now, it's created a 10-question test that I can use right away. I should read through it just to make sure everything is accurate, but it is ready to go. You're going to see this AI Enhance button, which is the second AI tool that they have. If you scroll over to the side, you also can use AI enhancements for the entire quiz. So let's say I wanted to make my students laugh, and I wanted to say, read each question like a pirate. What be the result when ye subtract 2 from 7, matey? What be the sum of 12 and 8, matey? Now, if you wanted to make it more complicated, you could do that. If you wanted to make it simpler, if you wanted to make it real-world scenarios, if you wanted to make any changes that you'd like, you can still do that right here. Let's say I wanted to convert all questions to real-world scenarios. And in just a few seconds, now I have a quiz that talks about addition and subtraction. It's read like a pirate, and it gives real-world scenarios along the way. Let's say that you teach bilingual. You could click here and click Translate this to a language of choice. The second tool is using a YouTube URL. So I'm going to go to Create, Quiz, Create URL to Quiz. Now, let's say that I'm teaching about the water cycle, and we're going to watch this video about the water cycle in class. It's 7 minutes long. It's got a lot of content in it. If I copy and paste here and add the URL to this page and click Generate Questions, I just have to wait a few seconds. And there you have it, an entire Quizizz quiz that is about the water cycle directly from the water cycle video. If I wanted to enhance a single question, I could just click on this button right here. So right here, what happens when there is too much moisture in a cloud? I can click on here. I can say replace with a similar question, fix grammatical errors, convert to true or false fill in the blank, convert to real world scenario, translate, add answer, explanation. Let's say I click add answer explanation. When a cloud contains too much moisture, it becomes too heavy to remain suspended in the atmosphere. This excess moisture will then condense into droplets, which join together to form heavier droplets. I'm going to apply those changes. So now after a student, if they get it wrong, it will explain why the answer is it rains. Now, once you're done, you just click the button that says publish, and you've created a quiz in less than a minute's time that talks all about the water cycle, and you've saved yourself a lot of time.